Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Sue Makasa, for those who don't know me. So I have missed you so much guys. It's been a while since I posted, but I am back guys. So if you've not subscribed, please subscribe and share the video. So today I'm gonna present to you a girls trip. So we had a girls trip to Jamaica with a group of girls, and I'm just gonna share, first of all, before we start the video, I'm gonna share with you like what I observed in the whole process of planning. First of all, the planning took some time, and which if you guys have had any other trip, just let me know in the comments below, like what you think, like how it should be done. But our trip, like, it took some time to be planned, which is good. Like it was like 5 months planning, which was good. And because it was out of the country, so we needed to like plan a little more. We were traveling from the United States to Jamaica. Something else that I noticed is like when you guys are organizing the trip, you have to like plan about the activities that you will do and agree on some of the things, and not some people will not agree on to them. So just bear in mind and try to keep everybody in mind. Like if some activities, like the ones that we did, some of them did not, you had to be a certain way to qualify for that. So we try to accommodate everybody. Something else is the climate guys. Our trip was planned for 5 days, but we ended up just going for 4 days. Reasons: because in the United States it was during the winter and it was snowing and flights were cancelled. Like my flight was cancelled, I had to spend the night in the airport. So some of the things to consider is also the climate, like where you're going and where you're coming from. For us, where we were coming from, the US, was winter and it was so bad. I mean, we planned it in August and we were traveling in February, but we didn't know what was to come up. So just sometimes maybe you can try to avoid winter. You can, if you're going to places where there are hurricanes or maybe storms, you can just avoid those periods. So that's one thing that I learned, because I had to spend my night in the airport guys because of the storms. We couldn't fly on that day, and not me alone. We were like how many people? Like 5 of us couldn't travel on the right day. So that's something else to consider. The other thing that you can consider is if you're being picked from the airport, or where you guys, all of you, are going to stop at, just consider the timings that your flights are gonna be landing, so that maybe if you have a driver who's picking you, they can pick you all on the same day. Again, there's something else to consider. Maybe when you're booking your flight, you can always organize on the time that you're gonna be leaving, so that maybe you can move with your friends. It's always good to move in a group. Like for me, I had to travel by myself just because my flight was cancelled. And then something else, but the good thing, when we were coming back, I had talked to my friends, so we had the same flight, which was so good. Something else that I observed, when you have a trip, maybe you're going outside the country, you need to consider the security on the other side. And it's always good to use maybe hotel transport or something, so that you're safe. You don't just engage the local people who you do not know, and you know security usually matters a lot. So those are some of the tips that I observed. Like that was my first trip, my first girls trip. I've had other trips, but with family, but not like a girls trip. So the next time we're gonna be going somewhere, I think I'll be much better. So guys, we were supposed to have 5 days, but we ended up having 4 days just because of the climate and stuff. But we had so much fun guys. So I'm gonna share with you our first day, and then then the next video will be our 3rd day and the 4th day, and then yeah, how it was. I hope you guys will enjoy it. It was fun. So stay tuned guys. That's me leaving the house, and that's how it looked like. My boy wouldn't let me leave, but anyways, I had to leave him, and my husband took me to the airport. It was like 1 hour's drive to the airport. I live in Texas, and as you can see, everything in Texas is big. Look at the roads, so big, and just Yeah, nice roads there. So when we drove to the airport, like 1 hour, and then got to the airport. The airport is DFW International Airport. I had to spend the night in the airport. That was in Denver, just because our flight was cancelled and I couldn't travel on the day that I was supposed to travel. Not me only, but with my other friends. So I had to book another flight, and the airline was Southwest Airline. I really appreciated that because at least I could get there was some space. So I was waiting at the airport, and then soon it was time for me to board to Montego Bay. Montego Bay is where we were gonna land and then head to Ocho Rios, where we were staying. So I took the flight. It was like 2 hours flight to Montego Bay. I arrived at Montego Bay, and when I got there, the driver was already waiting for me because I was the last person to get there. The weather looked so good and so promising, nice and sunny. I was getting ready to have fun in the coastal weather, which is warm, nice and warm, unlike where I came from. So I got to the hotel around 5 in the evening, so there was nothing much to do. I checked in the hotel. They have made their check-in very easy because it was a group, so we just needed to give out the name for the person who did the booking. And yeah, nice and easy. And after the check-in at the luxury Bahia Principe Runaway Bay, they got someone to take me to my room. And that's me heading to my room, ready to have fun. And getting into my room, that's how it looked from my hotel room. So beautiful. With the Caribbean Ocean view, and the swimming pool was down there. Very nice looking. So our first day in Jamaica, it was a girls trip. So we were gonna wear tropical colors, just something bright. Like you can see, I have my friend here, Phoebe. You're gonna see her. She's so cute. And that's how she looks. So we're gonna go for dinner, and we'll take more photos, and then I will share. Look at the beautiful hotel, guys. The hotel was superb, so pretty, so clean, sparkling, magnificent, everything, name it. So we got to our table. Today it was gonna be a Brazilian dinner. So we got to the table. We had to wait for the other girls. You know, our girls have to take some time with their makeup and stuff. So sat down. We're waiting for the friends to come over. Those are their chairs. And yeah, we started taking some selfies, admiring ourselves before the dinner. So the friends finally showed up, and there we are, a team of 8 girls, ready to enjoy the dinner for the day. Yeah, we started by serving our food. Like you can see, yummy looking food. Everything you can think of. There was a Jamaican, like their staple food. They have some chicken called jack chicken. You don't want to miss any meal with jack chicken. You have to taste jack chicken in every meal. So that's me serving my food to make sure that was trying to get some little foods here like just to test and try their food. And then this guy there had some meat. So once you finish serving, they would bring the meat at our tables so that you can choose whichever one you like. There was all kinds of food, like all kinds of meat. So tonight, like I said, was just gonna be dinner. Yeah, and then taste their foods and see what the next day had for us. That's my friend Phoebe enjoying her drink. And after we finished our dinner, we had to take some selfies and some photos. And after that, we like walked in the hotel just to see what was going on the other side. And a girl's trip is not enough without a dance, so we had to go do some dancing, you know, shake a leg, and then as we planned for the following day. Each day had nice and good activities, and we had fun in all the days. So that was our first day in Jamaica, the traveling and the first day, and that's how it looked. So guys, stay tuned for the second day, the third day, and our last day. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe if you're not subscribed. Share, like and share the video. Thank you. Bye.